So why is it important for we as Christians to be fasting? Let's dive into it. I recently made a video on how fasting can lead to your next big breakthrough as a Christian. And what I realized is that could come off as like we turn to fasting to receive something from God, or receive a breakthrough, or receive like a transactional thing from God. And I don't believe that's the right heart posture behind fasting. The reason why we should turn to fasting is because while breakthrough can be a result of fasting, it shouldn't be the reason why we turn to fasting. So in Matthew 6:16 through 18, it says, when you fast, this is Jesus talking to his disciples on the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus says, when you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. So what is this saying? What is this saying here? The first thing it says is when, not if. It says when you fast, not if you fast. So to me, that's saying Jesus is expecting us as Christians to fast. It's not a optional thing really for us. I think a lot of us view it that way. But then he immediately goes into correcting their heart posture behind it. Do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. And he actually goes on to say what we should do when we fast. So that also tells me that there is a proper way to fast, right? So what are some examples of why people fasted in the Bible? Well, one was Ezra. Ezra actually fasted so that God's people would be humbled before the Lord. It was all about humility and being humbled. In Acts 13, we actually see God's people fasting for direction and guidance. They were worshiping and praising and fasting to get direction. And then Joel is an example in the Bible of him and his people. They were turning to God with repentance and fasting, fasting for repentance. So guys, these are three big things. What are the commonalities here? Is I see that people fasted for repentance, they fasted for humility, and they fasted to seek God more deeply. And that's the biggest thing in my eyes, is seeking God more deeply in fasting. And I've seen big breakthroughs in that area. So if you are feeling like you need to seek God for direction, for guidance, for wisdom, definitely do a fast. But remember, God's calling all of us as Christians to do fasting, to do all of these things, because we all need repentance, we all need humility, and we all need to seek God deeper for guidance or just to know him more. So guys, these are the three big reasons why we should be fasting. Try a fast.